Morning, everyone. Hope everybody's doing well. This is Bryan, and that is the Pacific Ocean. And I am in Honolulu, driving from 6 in the morning, and I would like to share with you briefly on how to write a book, how I wrote my book, and here's a little bit more of the view. I just published my book in May of this year. It is now, today is July 18th, 2017, and I am here in Hawaii for a wedding and also to celebrate publishing of my book, which has been an 8-year project. And just briefly, I'd like to share you some brief insights in terms of how I wrote my book over the last 8 years. And one of the things that is hard for many people is to figure out how often should you write, what's the process look like, and of course it's different for each author. I think the most important thing is that you stay in your inspiration, but a sense of momentum. So some people like to write early in the morning. For me, it was late at night after my day. Mornings for me, I'm usually on the go and thinking about the rest of my day. So usually for me it's the evening time when I've finished my work day, and I can kind of just chill and allow the inspiration to come. I did have periods where there were maybe weeks and maybe a month or so where I didn't write. The inspiration maybe just wasn't flowing. Perhaps one of the simplest things is continue to have experiences. Your book will be better. In some cases, the longer you wait, the better it'll be, simply because over that period of time, you'll have more experiences, obviously, to add to your book. I am so glad that my book took 8 years. It was exhausting and grueling along the way, a complete pain in the butt that it was taking so long. But as I look back in hindsight, it needed to take that long to be what it is today. For the experiences that this was not just a book thrown together. It wasn't ghostwritten or anything. It's my blood, sweat, and tears every bit of the way. And so it just takes time to have the motivation, the energy. Sometimes I wanted to write, but I just didn't have the energy, and sometimes the motivation. Or a lot of times I was just plumb exhausted at the end of the day. So, occasionally you'll have the early morning inspiration to write. But whenever you are writing, one of the big challenges is to make sure that you try not to combine. You probably know this already, but you try not to combine writing with editing. It's so easy for those of you who are perfectionists and meticulous. It's so easy to want to edit every sentence or have it all come out flawlessly perfect, just as you like. And it's just, I think it's the killer of inspiration, and I certainly found that along the way. So make sure you just let the eyes flow on out as they need to. Show you my view again. Okay, make sure the ideas just flow out. You can see some of the mountains in the distance, the mountains in the clouds. This island, Oahu, is just breathtaking. And make sure that you have a goal in mind for your celebration, graduation. You can see that's my Oahu tan right there. No, I am not Native. Well, actually, I do have some Native American, a little Cherokee, but how? So make sure that you stay inspired. Try to separate writing from editing, and enjoy the processes. And don't be afraid to add to. Be afraid to get the time and to get experience to add to it. There's really no rush. You look back when you were anxious to graduate high school and anxious to graduate college. If you're at that stage, or we're at that stage. You look back and you go, what was the rush? So, yes, it's great to have a momentum, and if you want to get a few books behind you, but that takes, you got a whole lifetime to do this. This is the multiple. Life is the multiple marathons. It ain't no sprint. Take your time, enjoy it. Oh, this is breathtaking, this mountain up ahead. I'll show you real quick. And hopefully soon I'll have a video up where I'll post where you can see me swimming with the dolphins, hopefully. And then that will add that'll probably add inspiration for one of my next books, which I've got a few lined up. Again, my book, if you haven't seen it, it's called Top Secret: Declassifying the Meaning of Life, the 9 Keys. And again, my name is Bryan Blakeney, B-R-Y-A-N, last name Blakeney, B-L-A-K-E-N-Y. You put a B in front of Lake and abbreviate New York. Bryan Blakeney. Again, the book is Top Secret: Declassifying the Meaning of Life. It's available on Amazon, a number of places. But starting with the self-publishing route, I've actually enjoyed that journey as well, learning about that. A little tidbit is it's recommended that you start off exclusively with Amazon when you're starting off, for at least the first 3 months. Nobody sells books like Amazon, at least at this time. So you would definitely want to check them out, do your homework, and you'll be pleasantly surprised. Again, this is Bryan from Oahu, here for a wedding and celebrating the publishing of my book. So so far it's off to a great start. So make yours happen. If you have any questions, feel free to drop me a line, and I look forward to assisting you. Have a great day. See you in the next one. Bye.